Tom Arnold is a busy guy, touring the country, doing stand-up comedy.
Right. Yes, I have to leave Sunday, so make sure the weather's good for that.
Well,
you got a kid's birthday party.
Oh, you'll make it in time.
It'll be fine.
You'll make it home for Jax's birthday.
Beautiful. It's nice here.
Yeah.
I grew up in Iowa. It's terrible there.
What?
It's great.
No.
It's great.
No, got lots of food.
Yeah, you do. There's a lot of Easter candy. I'm Jewish, but boy, there's a lot of Easter candy at Wegmans that look really good.
Yeah.
You stay away from that,
really
though, these
good.
days. You're like the healthy guy.
Yeah, but I'm trying to, I want to do invent sugar-free candy that tastes just as good and doesn't make you have gas.
Okay.
Because you do. If you eat a lot of sugar-free stuff, you get bad gas.
I got a funny story about that.
Not bad gas?
Not involving me. No. I went on a trip.
Let one rip. Come on, man.
I went on a trip with a woman who thought that the sugar-free stuff was the same as the not sugar-free stuff.
Right.
And I'm not kidding you, she ended up in the ER.
Right. I just enjoy it.
It was a hot mess.
You don't want to sneeze when you're getting a massage, though. I will say that. Unless you know the masseuse really well.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like, what?
Hey, first of all, I just want to say you're in an indie film Any Day, which comes out in May.
Comes out May 1st.
Sean
Any
Bean.
Day is Sean Bean, British actor. Has been in a bunch of stuff. Eva Longoria and Kate Walsh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. We were down at some film festival last week.
Yeah.
We're doing it, talking about it. But it's good. It's good. Good movie.
Hey, I want to address this. The last time I really saw you and took notice, and I was like, wow, he is still on top of his game. Super funny. It was during the roast of your ex-wife, Roseanne Barr.
Yes.
It actually kind of got like, even for me, I love comedy, like, ooh, that's...
a little testy there.
Yeah, I watched the Justin Bieber one. And because I like watching those, I like the guys that do the roasts. They're really good. But yeah, the Roseanne was very real for me.
I know, but did you kind of work that out ahead of time? Did she tell you, look, go there, go where you want to go with it?
We didn't talk, so I was afraid to talk to her before. We had spoken for 18 years because I thought if we have a conversation, it could go sideways, and then I won't show up.
Yeah.
So it was very last minute. It was sort of a real. Very rarely is anything real on TV except your show.
Thank you.
But it was like I was nervous and I didn't know what was happening, and it turned out well, and I wanted to get the heck out of there before it screwed up.
Does it bother you when people ask you about Roseanne, or when they call you, oh, you're Roseanne's ex-husband? Does it bother you?
It bothered not at all. I mean, it's been maybe at first 22 years. We've been divorced for 21 years, but I talk about it on stage a little bit. I talk about it doesn't bother me. It bothers me when she has some feud going. She gets a lot of feud going with people apparently, and she'll block somebody on Twitter and they'll write me to get her unblocked like I can do.
Oh,
I have that kind of power.
Do that?
Yeah. Yeah, like I have any power, like like I would do that or care. But she's fired. She gets fired up on stuff. Once in a while, she'll say something on Twitter, and then we'll go back and forth for a couple minutes. But it's fine the way it is. You don't have to be buddies with your ex-wives.
No, that's true. But was that an icebreaker, that roast, in a way?
Well, you would think, yeah. I mean, it was a good moment,
Yeah.
And we had a couple deals since, but it was good. For me, it's the perfect end to a marriage. You get divorced and then you roast your ex-wife and your buddies. I don't like having negative stuff. I don't like arguing with people. I don't like having, feeling bad about stuff. I'm very lucky. I have a great marriage. I have a child. Everything has come true. I like to focus on that. Plus, my wife doesn't think of Tom and Roseanne, actually, because she was like 10 when we were together, so she thinks it was just a bad reality show for the 80s. She doesn't have she doesn't see TV and go, oh, that's my husband and his ex-wife. She doesn't even think that.
Let me ask you this. So you make jokes about the fact that you're in your 50s. Okay?
Yes, I do.
You call yourself an older dad.
I am an older dad.
But there's got to be benefits to being older in this business, right? Do you feel that you can pick and choose what you want to do more than you did when you were earlier on in your career?
I think, there's a general fear that you have as an actor, like, I will never work again. This is my last job, whatever. And I think at some point you go, well, I've been doing this for 30 years, and I've been doing a variety of things, and I've done a lot of things, and so maybe I'll give myself a break for today. And having a kid, you can't wake up every day and think about yourself. Oh, and if I think about myself too long, it goes down the crapper, because I got the kid in the next room, and he needs something, and he's yelling, Dada. So I got to get up, and it can't be about me. And so, you get I don't always have to work. I enjoy working, but I feel pretty good about it,
Yeah.
Not so good. I like to make fun of myself. If everything was perfect, it'd be bad.
That's true.
So you got to find something. There's got to be an edge somewhere.
Right. Well, George Clooney and I were on the first season of Roseanne. He played DeMoss.
Oh,
and every time I see him, we're talking about, well, that was his first job, and that was my first job. I was a writer back in 1988, and we're still friends. he acts like our careers have been the same. They haven't. But, you know, you do have that with people. And if I could be George Clooney, I would, but I'm not. And so I get to come to Rochester and do this. It's fun.
It's good. I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's cool.
Yeah,
what has it
you're
been like?
a man of the people. That's
right.
What
I was about to say, you know, you're salt of the earth. You're from Iowa. What has it been like to live this life in Hollywood?
Well, you know, it's you get used to a lot of things, you know, but you're also able to do these fantastic things. I don't mean just meet people or doing all these movies or whatever, but you're able to help a lot of people. You have these great charities, have these great things. You know, and if you do it right, you could affect some sort of change and help, you know, kids that maybe are like you were when you were young. And so it's great. People, you know, people know who I am, and you know, that's something usually great. Except the size of the plane I was on coming here, which was a one-seat, two-seat, and I was up against the window, and I was facing this way, and I'm very self-conscious. So, but no, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's a big honor.
Thank you, Tom.
We're so glad you came to join us.
Thank you, guys.
This is awesome.
Tom Arnold, Comedy Club Webster, tonight and this weekend. Check it out.